this, and I it's really depressing, to be honest, is my disgraced boxing coach. Like, this is the perfect example of the problem. They see a situation for what it is, or this is what you should be doing if you're healthy. But they let the resentment and hatred fester. And it's like, instead of, I don't know, like calling me, talking to me about any of these feelings that they clearly had, they decided to go on the H3 podcast.
Ah, yes, just like how you defended Ethan when the whole CPS situation was going on. Welcome aboard, my Mexican pirate crew. Today we are talking about the infamous, the legendary, the absolute moron, iCuck. Now, if you guys don't know anything about iCuck, first of all, have you been living under a rock? Second of all, iCuck used to be a very popular commentator, YouTuber person. He basically did what I'm doing, but in a more, like, I guess, professional way. I'm gonna have another videos talking about slop tubers or whatever, because I think the whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, our main subject today, Ian Joma, formerly known as iDubbbz. Now, this idiot, this absolute moron, this what words does he use? This disgraced YouTuber, like, he frustrates me a whole lot, you know. And I'm a commentator, of course. I'm supposed to give my own opinions, and some of them are supposed to be unbiased or whatever. But the thing is, right? I used to be such a humongous fan of iDubbbz. I actually consumed every content cop, bro. I had Asian Jake Paul blasting on my earbuds when I was like going to school or some shit, bro. Like, that's how invested I was into this shit. Like, he was literally the main person who made me have common sense, you know? Like, that's why I've always been a big fan of commentary YouTubers, because they're just full of people that just have legitimate common sense. Usually they do. Usually they have common sense, but then you go into the political side of commentary, and all those who are basically just like, oh, let's be radicalists, pretty much. It's like, no, don't become radicalists, because believe it or not, that's what we're trying to stop in today's America. It's absolutely ridiculous too. It's absolutely ridiculous that this even has to be discussed, because people, just generally people, and I know these are mainly like brain dead people who support Ian still, and I know there are brain dead people who are like also supporting Hassan and all this shit, right? But also, how? My question is how? I understand the nostalgia part, I understand all of that, but all of his takes are legitimately just brain dead, bro. Like, not only that, but this is the same mother who betrayed Ethan Klein. Like, it's one thing to I don't know, be called the White Hassan or whatever, but it's a whole different other thing. When you're just all like, oh yeah, that guy who I made content with for the very longest time, fuck him. Like, fuck that guy. Fuck you. I'm gonna go suck Hassan's dick while you go do your little podcast show. Hassan, come over here. You know, like, bro. And I know that example's a little, like, weird, like, yo, Mexican pirate, that was kind of sus, bro. But, like, at the same time, that's just, it's how upset I am, because you can just tell how much Anisa, Ian's wife, has changed this man's perspective, how much she's changed. And usually it's a great thing. It's a great thing when a woman's able to change your perspective on life, on everything. Hell, I've had that before. I had a woman just change my perspective on a whole lot. But the thing is, you know, I didn't take it to the extreme, you know? Like, I love going out now. I love going outside, touching grass, because that's what the girl that for me personally, that's what she did with me. She kind of opened my eyes on just touching grass and shit. But for people like Anisa, she's basically just like, come on, Ian, watch me like pound Hassan, watch me just fucking rail Hassan real quick. Come on, Ian, come on, boy. And I know that Anisa is gonna like go on the mic of Ian's live stream and be like, I make love to him every night, or some shit, you know? It's gonna be some stupid shit like that, because that's also what she likes to do, you know? Like, and I don't mind if a guy just lets his wife talk on stream or whatever, but it's one thing when you're trying to talk about, like, a situation that involves, like, your wife and shit, and I get wanting her perspective on things, I get all that, but most of the time, she legitimately yanks the fucking mic away from iDubbbz, and iDubbbz just lets it happen, you know? It's hilarious because he says that he's not this cucked beta male or whatever, but he actually fucking is. It's like actually baffling because you just see Anisa yank the fucking mic away from him and be like, actually, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I know that this might have nothing to do with like what Ian is saying with his whole disgraced boxing coach act, which that was even a lie. Like, it has been debunked by tons of people now that the whole thing about him lying to his boxing coach about like giving them a bonus, that lie was a fucking lie. What? Like, a lot of people confirmed that yes, everyone was supposed to get that bonus. When you are promised a bonus, bro, like, you're expecting that bonus. I'm sorry, but you are. Even if you're like, it's teased, even if you're just like, oh, hey, maybe you'll get a bonus, whatever, you like will work your ass off to potentially get that bonus. But then you never talked to them about it. And you want to say, oh, they were lying, oh, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people have come out and said now, have confirmed the story. I know that you Hassan Orbiter people, you Hassan cocksuckers don't like to see reality for what it is, but this is fucking reality, Ian. This is actually you people over, and now they are coming for you, like in a non gonna like I'm not saying that they're gonna kill you or anything, but they're coming for you because you're an actual asshole, dude. Like, you're an actual asshole, and oh my god, the hypocrisy on this man. The absolute hypocrisy. Oh, words hurt my feelings. Meanwhile, pedo troll over here referring to Ethan fucking Klein. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, your feelings are so easily hurt by these words that people always use against you, you know? But then it's okay. It's completely okay for you to call Ethan Klein a pedophile. You know, that's totally fine. It's just, I don't understand it. I will never understand iCuck's logic, you know? And I know that was like one whole rant over a small little snippet of a clip that I played, but let me play a little bit more for you real quick.
It is a little bit of the capitalist grind set mentality. A little bit manosphere, right? Where you're just like, you're encouraged to lock in and not acknowledge these things so you can get the work done, so you can tune out everyone else, including your feelings. And tuning out your feelings is not good. If men have emotions, they be less effective in combat. How do I stab enemies' eyes with feelings? That is important.
That was hilarious. That, oh my god, you know, that broke my comedy scale, bro. Like, actually, I can't stop laughing because of how funny that was. So stupid, bro. And he makes this argument like, oh, men can't have feelings, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, if I didn't know, you dumbass, you do realize that's how you win, right? Is that push, that drive, that wanting to do better, those feelings you get to want to improve, that makes you push yourself to win. That's what your coach was trying to teach you, is that he just wanted you to feel something in order to win. Because what I was hearing in the H3H3 podcast, that you were not feeling anything. You didn't even want to win. You were just like, if I win, well, good, I guess, whatever. But at the same time, this is a boxing event. You want to win, bro. You, like, even if it's just for charity, like, you still want to put in your best fucking effort for those people, you know, that you're donating the money to, you know? And I completely see where your boxing coach's perspective is coming from. Because, again, according to him, and, like, you might have a different story, you know, it's like a he said, she said, but at this time, I'm just gonna go with the person who's more logical in this situation, your boxing coach, your disgraced boxing coach. According to him, you basically had no drive to win. And that's just, no coach wants that in a boxer? Like, you might as well just give up your boxing title to someone else at that point. Just be like, oh yeah, here you go, Mike. Here's the title to best boxer, whatever. I don't know what the thing that the win is, but he wants you to at least want to win, man. That's legitimately all he wanted from you. Is that drive? Is those feelings? Those feelings. He needed your feelings. You dumbass. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This toothless is getting me pissed off. But that's basically my whole 2 cents on the whole iCuck situation. iCuck in general, I should say. I don't like the dude. I used to love his content. I used to love Content Cop. Hint, hint for future content. But nowadays, it's like he's just this whipped. I don't even want to say beta bitch. I feel like that's being too kind. Like, I don't even know what he is anymore. It's honestly disheartening to see. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video for whatever reason. And if you guys did, be sure to smash that like button and also subscribe. But yeah, with all that being said, see you guys in the next video. Adios.